Yo, what's up, family? In today's video, we'll be looking at more creepy and strange TikToks. That's Adam Sandler? Oh, snap. Wow. The remnants of Typhoon Halong have devastated western Alaska, destroying homes and displacing residents and communities, including Kipnuk, Bethel, and Nome. Yeah, that's messed up. I don't even want to stay near the ocean.
The same thing on mine.
Y'all hear that? What is that, huh? Something here? Oh, what's that over there? Look. It's like a shadow or something else over there. That's strange. That's strange, yo.
I do. I'm shallow, actually. I can't tell.
Oh, what?
Your brain
Oh, what?
has cannabinoid receptors that create natural bliss through anandamide. Research shows alcohol hijacks this entire system, down-regulating CB1 receptors throughout your brain. You're not just getting drunk. You're breaking your built-in happiness machinery. Alcohol forces artificial activation of your endocannabinoid system, then depletes it. Your natural anandamide production crashes. Chronic drinking permanently alters CB1 receptor expression in addiction pathways. That need for a drink, it's your broken bliss system begging for artificial activation. Prenatal alcohol exposure disrupts the endocannabinoid system permanently, contributing to fetal alcohol spectrum disorders. The system that should regulate mood and cognition gets misconfigured before birth. Generational trauma through disrupted brain chemistry. Alcohol withdrawal isn't just psychological. Your endocannabinoid system is offline. The anxiety, insomnia, and dysphoria of early sobriety happen because your natural calm and happy system is damaged. Recovery means waiting for receptors to regenerate. Natural endocannabinoid recovery is possible. My neural reset protocol supports this healing. Tap the link in my profile. Every drink depletes tomorrow's natural happiness. You're borrowing bliss with compound interest.
You look a little bit like Cisco, and I want to enter that dragon. I'm obviously nervous about turning Lunel on because A, it's what I have to do, and B, it seems really scary.
He's an OG for real. Yeah. Yeah, she licked it and then put the cat back on.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, the amigos are celebrating the big raise what they got from the Presidente.
Yeah, sounds like they're having a good time.
Oh, sure, a few drinks and some of my special enchiladas. A couple of chiquitas are going to jump out of a cake.
What?
And then we are going to have one great big finale.
Oh, yeah? What's the finale?
Oh, it's going to be a beautiful finale. A great display of fireworks. Oh! Oh!
Too bad you're gonna miss it. Hey, guys, let's party!
What the heck? That's strange. So where's the movie at if it's not on Disney, huh? See, they be keeping stuff from us. There's probably a lot of movies we can't watch. Wow. Really had to search. Yo, hold on. Hold on. They got all the OG Nintendo systems down there. You see it? They got the Nintendo, or what is it, Super Nintendo. They got the Nintendo 64. They got the GameCube. They got the Wii. Yo. It's a nice little setup.
China's policy is very clear. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot. China will never allow the United States to launch a war against China, conventional or nuclear, without suffering devastating consequences. If you have not watched the Victory Day parade in Beijing on September the 3rd, one of the weapons China demonstrated, we call it 61, because it can contain 60 nuclear warheads, plus one hydrogen bomb. China is the only country with hydrogen bomb. And that ICBM can cover every corner of the world in less than 20 minutes and destroy any target in any corner of the world without any possibility of being intercepted. I hope Washington has learned the lesson. If you want to have war, you will get war. If you want to destroy China, you will be destroyed. If you want to impose nuclear war on China, you will be wiped out by nuclear war. This is very serious.
China not messing around. They better quit playing. I don't want no nuclear war nowhere. No, I should probably not even say that word on here. I don't want none of that though. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's just going to destroy the environment in which I gotta breathe the air. Come on, man. We got these people up here trying to push buttons, deciding the fate of millions.
You look upset about that.
It stole Bad Bob.
Y'all done stole this man Bad Bob.
What's Bad Bob?
That was his little piece. They stole your daddy Bad Bob. Chloe.
What's a Bad Bob?
Why do the Masons have a G in the compass? G is the 7th letter, which is 7, the number of matter. The 7 planets give you the 7 chakras, the 7 metals, the 7 days, the 7 colors. 12 is the number of mind. The 12 zodiac give you the 12 cranial nerves, the 12 systems of the body, and the 12 cell salts. The 5 elements give you the 5 senses, the 5 fingers, the 5 toes, and the 5 points on the body. The term as above, so below corresponds with all things. You can study the micro, and you will study the macro, because all things are in all things. The torus field is the only form that really exists. You can see the U torus here, the wormhole, the Stargate. You can see it has as above, so below apples on many torus fields. And torus fields give you the binary code of this creation. 0 and 1, the male and the female. 0 is the cosmic egg, which contains all attributes of God and all potential. 1 is the beginning and end of all things. It is the binary code. Man is a reflection of the stars and this whole creation. All things are in all things. We are the universe experiencing itself. These are just the tip of the iceberg. Every number, every body part, every symbol you have ever seen in your life is connected in ways you have never been taught, because no one wants you to see the whole picture. The truth is not out there. It is encoded within you. If this knowledge has opened a door in your mind, imagine what will happen when you read the book that pieces all the fragments together. The Book of Wisdom is that book, and once you open it, you will never again be misled by those in power and led down the wrong path. If you want to take control of your life, I have put the link below.
Gotta get our hands on that book. We gotta get that book, y'all. Dang. Where do they live? Gotham City? Batman, where you at?
Got this stove in October of 2021 as a gift. And around July of 2023, I woke up one night to black smoke all over my house because this stove turned on through all the oven cycles while I was asleep, ending with high broil, starting a fire within the stove.
Oh, wow.
I reached out to Samsung. They first told me there was nothing they could do because it was outside of the warranty. Then when I stressed that it was a safety hazard and I could have died in my sleep, they decided to send a tech out to later email me and tell me that nothing was wrong with it. It's been about 4 years. I have to keep it unplugged at all times. Hopefully I always remember. I was just sitting here thinking that maybe if we could get this video to reach Samsung, maybe there's something they can do, since twice it almost burned my house down.
Is it going to do it? There you go.
There it is, turning itself on again.
Nah, that's crazy. Got that computer stove. Computer baked oven. You know, I got the easy bake oven. That's the computer bake oven. You see how it says smart control down there? See, nah. That spooked me out right there. You could be asleep. Somebody hack your Wi-Fi, hack your stove, your oven. Next thing you know, smell like gas. You hearing some ticking in there? Like, what's going on?
Turning itself on again.
Think you got ghosts and stuff, but no. Somebody done hacked your smart oven. I'm just waiting for like something else to happen. Like, I don't know. It's like resetting through cycles. That's weird.
He's talking about how Cisco is ruining all of the restaurants. And while I agree that's true, I'm going to tell you guys something that I found that I'm pretty sure my local Asian buffet uses this exact thing for their shrimp tempura. And I'm going to tell you guys something else too. So this is from Costco. This is the Kirkland Signature brand shrimp tempura. You cook with this in the oven or the air fryer. It also comes with these sauce packets that you put on top. And these are like sweet. This tastes the exact same as the Asian buffet, as the like expensive shrimp tempura that you get when you go out. This is the same one. And the other thing, when you go to an Asian buffet, almost always they have those little cheesecakes and they're little squares. I don't have any right now because I ate them all. The little square cheesecakes. I always thought those were homemade. They're not. They are from Sam's Club. If you go to the freezer section, like where the ice cream is, they have a big box and it's like a multi-pack of cream. It says cheesecake on it. You take it home and it's literally an entire like pallet of those little square cheesecakes and keep it in the freezer. So while I think it's disappointing that all restaurants use like Cisco now to get all of their like restaurant supplies, whatever, it's kind of beneficial because we can talk about the things that they are actually using. And I'm 100% sure all of the local Asian restaurants that I know of use this exact shrimp tempura because it is so good and it tastes exactly like the restaurant one.
Guess we gotta get some shrimp tempura then from Costco or Cisco. Which one is it? Cisco, Costco? I don't think you can shop at Cisco, can you? Either way, Cisco's running the world now. They're running your food and your appetite and your diet.
Hold up. You saying what? I'm just saying we got to look at we have to look at the patterns, the symbols that's going on, and we have to ask questions. Society teaches you what to think, but society don't teach you how to think. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I don't want you to think like me. I just want you to think like me. I decided to think. That's what changed my life, and it started lifting the veil. And so you start asking questions. Damn, Easter bunnies don't lay eggs. Chickens lay eggs. What are we doing? You respell Santa, it's Satan. A calendar, you think, we days of the week, that's for slaves. A lion don't give a damn if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. A lion don't know that it's October the 3rd, 4 p.m. And if we was in alignment to our assignment, we would be able to still operate in that sovereignty. When that sun rise, we rise. When that sun set, we get back to the campsite so we can be protected. That's indigenous. But now, when the sun go down, we turn up. You don't think that propaganda is meant to be in our face, to keep us out of alignment to our assignment? So you saying we just really fucked up? Very much so. And it's orchestrated.
Very much so.
People don't want...
It was designed.
Come on. People call things a conspiracy theory. That's bull crap, man. It ain't a conspiracy theory. It's just people starting to ask questions and connect dots that other people don't want to adhere to, because it's easier to hold on to my tradition than to open my hand to truth. It's easier to hold on to my religion instead of open my hand to righteousness. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I'm not here to be right. I'm here to be righteous. You can be right in America doing a lot of shit, but you won't be righteous. Yeah. Come on. By the laws of man, not the laws of the land, because see, they got that mission screwed. We've been obeying the laws of man, not the laws of the land. The laws of the land say when you put a seed in something, it's supposed to create a harvest. When it's cold outside, get a jacket. When it's hot, get you some shade. But we obey the laws of man. What's the laws of man? Come on, man. You know what it is. I'm still in the matrix playing this game. What you mean? When the only way you know who's in control is by who you can and can't criticize, and who you can and can't talk about without getting blacklisted. So if you talking about whoever you can't talk about publicly on a platform like this without getting put on a blacklist, that's who runs shit in this. I'm born on the blacklist. Yeah. Fuck them. Okay, I like that. I like that. I'm born on the blacklist. It's fuck them. It's just in certain shit. I just don't even want to hear my wife be like, "Why you say that?" So I just don't say it. That's it.
So
that's what I'm saying. So it ain't even the black. It's her list. The blacklist. Oh, fuck them. They know. But I'm saying it's still somebody's list though.
Erie, Indiana, my home sweet home. Still don't believe me?
1661. Coincidence?
You will.
Yeah, watching some crazy stuff back in the day, right? Oh yeah, Goosebumps was definitely one. I used to read the books too. I probably still got my childhood books. Are you you afraid of the dark? I don't think I watched this. Anybody watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? I mean, I think I probably was afraid of the dark though. I'm not gonna lie to you. So weird.
From every side, the darkness is alone. The shadows of my life. The darkness is
I didn't watch So Weird either.
So ever since my original video, nobody's buying these, and it went up to $29.99. Now it's almost $5 per pound. And these though, they're going out crazy. It went up a little bit, but it's still like the best buy. Yeah, still putting you guys on.
It's me telling him how not one person stopped. I'm like, not one person stopped. I said, because it's a serial killer on the run. He said, yeah, if I seen you, just you, I would have thought it was you. You know, that's how you get them. Like, oh my God. It's the truth. Nobody stopped because we got a killer on the run, y'all. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, I thought you were the body slasher, but I seen the comments.
No. Don't put that on me. They just found another body.
I seen that.
Yeah, and then we right by.
The one they found like 2 weeks ago was right here.
Are you serious? Oh, y'all definitely thought it was me. Y'all would have definitely thought it was me.
And it's crazy because
you seen them pull the body up?
Yeah, it's crazy they found it over there because that's not where I dropped it off.
Oh, hell no.
Did you hear him?
Yeah, y'all just heard him. He said, because that's not where he dropped it off. Oh, man. Yo. This man, I found him.
Because I didn't even tell you that. I told him a different joint on purpose.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's like if I have a story and I tell it to you, and it come back to me, I know exactly who told it because I switched it up when I switched something up when I told it to all three of y'all. So I know exactly what was said. So that's.
I'll be 59 tomorrow. I'll be 59 in November.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
59.
Bro, you look like you younger than me though. But I just remember, I can remember how old you were. But I just knew you was older than me.
Yeah.
But the last time when I found out how old you was, you remember when we was in Rhode Island? I found out. I'm like, what?
You like, what the hell?
Because remember everybody was checking our IDs and then they saw his. They was like, what the fuck?
Chat, this nigga 58 years old.
We say Zach don't crack. Zach the Black Ranger.
I like to say that, yeah.
Why they call you Zach the Crack?
Well, no. My character name on Power Rangers was Zach. Zachary Taylor.
Why they call you Zach the Crack?
Well, guys, I'm here in California, and we are filling out our ballots today, no on Prop 50. And I thought it was a bunch of hogwash, but you actually can't see what you voted for. That if you select no, it shows on the outside of the ballot. Now that's problematic because this is how they want you to put the ballot in the envelope. Now, can somebody please tell me how in the hell is this supposed to be fair? I feel like as soon as they see it, they can just dump the shit because they know it's a no. I don't know. This is very alarming to me. I hate California. I really, really, really do. Another Booger Sugar Newsom scam. Wow.
The memory loss from depression and trauma is not talked about enough because no one explains how it feels. You forget whole conversations with people you love and they think you don't care. You go blank right in the middle of a sentence because your brain literally freezes. You have memories of years of your life that feel foggy or missing. You beat yourself up thinking you lazy, but really it's your mind protecting you. You get embarrassed when people recall memories and moments that you should remember but can't. You lose track of time, days, months, even years be a blur. You struggle to keep routines, appointment, even daily basic tasks. You feel like your brain betrayed you when really it's just carrying too much pain. You watch life move forward while your mind stays stuck, overloaded, or shut down. You keep surviving even though you don't have the memory to prove how much you already survived. You wake up every day, still smile sometimes, still function. Yet pieces of yourself quietly slip away in the process. Life doesn't pause when your mind feels heavy. The days still pass, the world still moves, and somehow you keep moving too. Your strength is proof that you will live through it.
I don't know if you guys know about Hodgkins, Illinois, but it is a place where packages go to die. I have shipped multiple things through like UPS, FedEx, USPS. There's facilities in Hodgkins, Illinois, where your entire refrigerator will just go missing. Like if you ordered a refrigerator, dude, it's gone. Doesn't matter what you send through Hodgkins, Illinois, there's like a pack of thieves that will just gank your stuff, or they will just lose it in a giant mountain of boxes because it's so busy there. It's like one of the busiest like mail sorting facilities in the entire world. And you just go in there and it's probably just chaos, dude. Like there's no way you're finding anything in there. The fact that any package gets out of Hodgkins, Illinois is a miracle, okay? I've had so many packages get held up at Hodgkins, Illinois. It's almost like it eats packages. It's a black hole for packages, dude. Does anybody work at the Hodgkins, Illinois facility? Can you tell me where the packages go? Because somebody at Hodgkins, Illinois facility has a full set of golf clubs, a microwave, 2 air fryers, and like 72 bags of Doritos, like a giant pack. That all went missing yesterday from
Okay, this is old school right here. Y'all remember any of this? Comment below if you remember any of this stuff. I ain't eat those. I remember that though. Yo, rocket powered up. Flubber was my stuff. Oh, yo, them fruit roll-ups back in the day where you could like peel out the like the little pizza slices. Yo, memories. I want you to be in the show so bad. Children's Television Sausage Factory. Anything strange about that to y'all?
Everybody forgot about these fancy buildings that no one's living at. 1, 2, 3 buildings, okay? The person that owns these buildings is in jail. They can't clean it up. So you are telling me that those 3 buildings are just empty, collecting what, dust? Downtown LA is one of the perfect examples that we're living in the Matrix. Nothing here is significant. 3 buildings, just they're sitting. Ain't that insane? And you want to get a home? Maybe you want to like start something? Just there. Look at those buildings.
That is crazy. Graffiti and stuff on the sides. Oh,
We don't know where he came from.
He just showed up one night.
What is that thing?
He's not an alien.
What is he?
We think he might be a ghost.
The year was 1992, and PBS introduced a new kind of mystery for kids, Ghostwriter. The show centered on a group of friends in Brooklyn who solved everyday mysteries with the help of a ghost that communicated only through writing. The concept was unique. This wasn't about superheroes or fantasy battles. Instead, it was about teamwork, literacy, and problem solving. The ghosts would rearrange letters, words, and messages, guiding the team toward clues that no one else could see. The cast was diverse and relatable, reflecting the real world kids grew up in. Each character brought their own strengths and struggles, showing how cooperation made them stronger together. The series didn't just entertain, it taught. Viewers were encouraged to read along, pick up context clues, and practice spelling and grammar in a way that felt exciting and adventurous. With its mix of suspense, education, and heart, Ghostwriter became one of the most memorable children's shows of the 90s. It showed kids that words had power. Power to solve problems, power to connect friends, and power to unlock mysteries.
Shout out to Ghostwriter. And shout out to these Rugrats watches. Yeah, we going down nostalgia lane today, ain't we?
If you're blue and you don't know it's true.
What is this?
Come, let's make where Rockefellers walk with sticks, rumble, move through the rhythm can.
The last classic Pizza Hut. Yo, that is definitely more nostalgia here. Because Pizza Hut don't look like that no more. I don't even remember the last time I've been in Pizza Hut, though. That's the thing.
Now, people that always got a lot of mucus in their throat, or always they gotta spit up mucus, or you wake up in the morning, you gotta cough, and when you cough, you hacking up mucus. You are backed up cervically. The reason why you're backed up cervically because you're eating mucus-forming foods. You're eating acidic-forming foods. You're in a toxic environment. You're putting things inside your body that's not supposed to be in your body. And this mucus is starting to coagulate in the throat area. That's what messes up the thyroid. When mucus show up, calcium coming. Mucus, calcium, and acids is a disaster waiting to happen. That's what you call crystallization, calcification, or solidification. And the only way you can break that up is with hydration. The heart and the thymus gland is right here. This is called the subclavian duct. Now look on the subclavian duct, y'all. You see all of these different lymph nodes? Because it's connecting to what? The heart and the thymus gland. Remember, the lungs is the pump for the blood. The heart is not a pump. The heart is a valve mechanism. That's the reason why if you bust open the heart, you see actually valves and chambers in the heart. The heart don't pump. The heart beats due to something called the sinoatrium. The sinoatrium is an impulsive regulating system to open up the valve doors to release the flow of blood. What pumps the actual blood throughout the body is the lungs. That's why if you stop breathing and if you suffocate, your blood stops flowing. But that's a whole nother topic.
Gotta clean your lungs, I guess. For sure. Boomers will believe aliens built Atlantis, but not believe that they control the media. That's true. It's crazy how the times are going back to when
Deion Sanders is sick too much now.
Yeah.
And it's not a natural sickness. It's the blood clot game that come from, be careful how we speak on this, do you dig? Yeah. He was one of the main people advertising and promoting the you dig. You know what I'm saying? You remember when Aaron Rodgers wouldn't take the you dig? Right. And people was acting like, oh, he bogus for this, he bogus for that, and everything. But this is what I'm saying. I'm not stupid. When you see a man put together like Deion Sanders, and you're watching what's happening to him now, this man is missing toes. This ain't no man who went out and ate himself bad and all like that. This man is falling apart.
Y'all be so worried about handlers in Hollywood, not realizing you have handlers in your own family. A handler's job is not just to keep a person in line, they are to maintain a certain frequency within the bloodline also. Wealthy families have them, and so do families that are poverty-stricken. And I'm going to describe to you what they probably look like and how you can use their chaos to your advantage. Now, a family handler in poverty looks like someone who has, went away into like a structured workplace, like military or law enforcement. And they'll probably say, oh, they got away because they wanted something different for their lives, but yet they still contribute to the frequency in the family of poverty. And with that, they probably live nowhere near that poverty-stricken family. They do it on purpose because if I live nowhere near you, right, and I just tell you what I want you to know about me, that's the only thing you're going to know. Or you can judge me by different things that I do so that I plant an idea in your head about me. For example, the family handler in poverty, they'll probably send a little money every now and then, or if there is a person in the family who needs a big favor financially, they're, likely to do it. However, they're never going to steer away from telling everyone that, hey, this person asked this from me and they never gave it back. They do a great job at keeping their communication with the family at a minimum. They specifically only tolerate and deal with those individuals with a lower frequency. In particular, a parent of such who has a child that could possibly disrupt the family's frequency of being in poverty. So they latch on to that parent and they kind of become, a confidant in a sense. You send money every now and then, but it's never enough to make a huge difference. But because we're dealing with people that are living in poverty, anything is better than nothing. And they latch on to that individual, right? Even though they know that person of lower frequency is not, always telling the truth about what their role is when it comes to, the family. Meaning, oh, I do this for everyone, right? They over exaggerate and the handler knows that. And just like that person with that low frequency is never going to actually speak up and tell the handler, hey, I don't want to be a part of that, because the handler knows they're going to keep wanting the trinkets. They're going to keep wanting the attention. The handler purposely communicates with very specific people, and other people, they don't do it that often. Why, you may ask? To create Stockholm syndrome, where when this person finally does reach out, everybody jumps up and they want to speak to them. And you're almost willing to tell everything in fear that they won't call for a long time again. They also do it to purposely alienate people. And you may think, man, that just sounds like a regular person. But it's not. Because the way the handler makes themselves look like they got it all together. They went off. They got this career. They have all these assets. Then why use your influence for bad? Why not use your influence to uplift the newer generation coming into the family? And most importantly, use your influence for that next generation's parents so that the frequency of poverty within the family line can change. Why use it to start and spread more chaos? By making those parents think that they are correct in the actions of how they're raising their children because the handler told me so. The handler said I was doing a good job. That's what makes them a handler. Because if the parents never have a direct influence on changing the next generation's mind when it comes to poverty, then now that next generation has an internal conflict. Because it's like, hey, I want to do more because I see more, but at the same time, the family in which I come from don't think anything's wrong. Now, I could go on and on about more details of the handler, but I'm going to tell you this. You can use their chaos, right, for your advantage. Because structured chaos is actually not bad. You first start by not identifying with the loop. Meaning, hey, if they want to believe that this is right because someone else is telling them, then let them believe. All the people that the handler is able to influence, let them influence it. But don't you make it your job or your core purpose to try to undo what they have done. Another way is to stay authentic. Stay authentic, because the handler hopes with time that you will succumb, to being poverty stricken, just like the rest of the lineage. And if you really want to put a little razzle dazzle on it, like you are very close to the handler yourself, ask them for good advice. Ask them for positivity, not the negative. Watch how quick they get away from you. Hold them accountable when they come around. For starting drama, watch how quick they get away from you. And if you want an even more detailed plan, because maybe the handler is somebody much closer to you than you could ever imagine, you can book a sacred one-on-one session with me. I love you, family.
Yo, anybody got any family handlers out there? Never really thought about it like that. But let me know your experience down below. Who knows? Might be somebody in your own household who's trying to hold you back and you don't even know that, right? Crazy times we're living in, guys. But yeah, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.